Good afternoon, world. This is Ivan Amara. It's 3:15 right now. I just got back home like 15 minutes ago. I ended a little early at Dinty's today. Today I ended at like 2:20 at Dinty's. 2:18, 2:20. It was pretty busy, but I ended up ending some day, like Monday, Tuesday when I worked at Dinty's, it wasn't busy at all. And I left at like 2:50 because I had more kitchen dishes to wash at the end. Today was busier than yesterday, but I ended earlier. It's really weird. I work tomorrow at Coco 40 again. I work Friday too. So I work 6 days straight again this week. But I made more money. I can't complain, right? I'll make more money. Yeah. Did you go on a chore? Ivan? No, I didn't. I took yesterday off. I'm going to start going today, though. I'm going to go 5 days straight, Wednesday to Sunday this week. I'm going to increase the speed to like 3.1, 3.2. That way I burn like my 400 calories. And that's why I did like 11 years ago. I was walking on like 3.3, 3.2 speed. I was burning 400 or 500 calories a night. Whereas now at 2.7 speed, I'm only burning 220 calories a night. It's not that. It's not enough. You need more. You have to burn more calories. Yeah. Some cider? I make coffee, so in a second I'm going to go upstairs and get my coffee. When do you think you'll hit 240, Ivan? Probably August, maybe August, July, August. I hit 240. I know if I increase the speed to 3.2, I'll be burning like 400 calories an hour. I'll be losing like 6 pounds plus a month. So by August, I should hit 240. Maybe September. August is where I hit 240, right? Yeah. Yeah, right. You have a wife, man. I know, but my wife is a cheating whore. And so I'm 100% justified in getting my own girlfriend. Yeah. Some Zara? Yeah. Trust me, man, if VJ gives you hell, ignore her, close your ears, ignore her. She's gonna keep cheating on you, man. To her justice, as long as I'm separate from VJ and she's in Hollywood, And she knows she can get away with it. She's gonna keep seeing the guys on my back and bang them. Ivan's never gonna know. I'm gonna keep fucking on his guys. He's never gonna know. Well, you're also never gonna know either. I'm gonna keep seeing a chick too. There you go. You're fucking selling DJ. You want your whole cake? You're crazy. You think it's okay for you to see the guys, but it's not okay for me to see the chick. So you have double standards when it comes to relationships. You're fucking crazy, man. I'm gonna ignore you. You can cry me all you want and yell at me. I'm gonna ignore you. Because I know you're gonna keep seeing the guys. I'm not an idiot, man. You're going to keep seeing the guys. You're trying to play the victim. It's not gonna work on me. You're not innocent. You're guilty. And you're not worthy to judge me, VJ. And you know it. Because I'm gonna ignore you when you give me hell. Handsome 194 with my own girlfriend. I'm gonna ignore you. Yeah. And I will get my girlfriend at 194. You can't deny. You can't deny what? You can't deny African American 194. I'll be too handsome. Yeah, man. After this smoke, I'm gonna go upstairs and get my coffee, guys. Yeah. Samsara? Do not let me do bad, Ivan. Samsara? Yeah. Yeah. So I will get your girl at 194. Of course I will. You can't resist having her at 194. I'll be too fucking handsome, man. Or I told you, when I walk downtown Elmer and everything, I'll notice women and men checking me out. And some people might take pictures of me. Because I look so hunky-dory. I look so hot. Yeah. Samsara? Yeah, man. Yeah. And Ivan, when you date your girlfriend, you have to date her in secret. Nobody can know, otherwise the demons can manifest. I made a mess. Samsara. If your brothers ask you if you have a girlfriend, lie and say no. Or if you're seeing any woman, lie and say no. And if your parents, step-parents ask you if you have a girlfriend, if you're seeing a chick, lie and say no. Because they're my family or not my friends or my enemies. I had that big argument with my brother 2 years ago about VJ, and he said I'm a psychopath. I should go to a mental institution for saying that I'm God and VJ is my wife. That's why I'm never letting him know. Your family, your enemies, Ivan, they're not your friends. They won't let you see VJ. I think that answers your question how crazy they really are. I'm not letting anybody know. Otherwise, the bullshit's gonna happen, man. You let these employees know, Ivan, the bullshit will happen. Some guys can cock block you. The man can have beef with me. The woman can have beef with her. And the bosses, the Dinty bosses can start yelling. They start yelling at me and everything. Because they're demonized. Yeah, they can't stand the fact that I have a girlfriend. Handsome, fresh out of America from the heavens has a girlfriend. Yeah, they can get to them. Even the bosses, Ivan, for Dinty's and Coco 40 could be. Even Coco 40 boss can be demonized too. They might ask me, Ivan, do you have a girlfriend? You see anyone? And I say yes, and watch. The demons are going to manifest. Yeah, man. Then these bosses might yell at me, and they start yelling at me. Ivan, like I told you to do this, they're giving me attitude because they're pissed off that I have a girlfriend. Ivan never has a girlfriend, yeah. Even though you guys had your fair share of moments in your life, right? You guys are fucking solid people, man. Like, my relationship is none of your business, man. If it hurts, it's tough, it's too bad. So, Sarah? Yeah. Yeah. Using Ivan, it hurts, man. You're hurting me. I'm like, what about you? She's like, fuck you. I'm like, yeah, I know why you're swearing at me because you want your life, you're crazy. Yeah, when I cried, I was having tears, you didn't care. You kept fucking the guys after that. And so I'm not going to show you pity when you cry me, man. Yell me all you want and say it hurts. You're going to keep seeing the guys. I'm not an idiot, VJ. You're trying to play the victim. You're not innocent. You're guilty. VJ, you're not innocent. You're guilty, Samsara. Yeah. Yeah. Samsara? I'm going to go get my coffee, guys. Yeah, so stay tuned for my transformation world. Samsara. And next week, I'm going to start going over my book. My last Roseanne's book. I already went over, like, I'm on volume 3. I'm going to go over the dialogue to make sure everything is good. And I get my tax money in May and next month, April, May. So I'm going to save that money and I'm going to use it to get it's all going towards my book. I'm going to invest it all in my book. Obviously, get it proofread and design my cover for my book. So I know Xanus is the journey for me to becoming king, obviously. My masterpiece that I wrote, my amazing book that I wrote a masterpiece. And the gates know that, hence why they want to control my brand. But you're not touching a dime off my book royalties, 0. The money is for me, VJ, it's not for you. You're just a gritty pig, Samsara. Yeah. You have your, I don't know, your hundreds. The gates probably have hundreds of trillions in the bank, man. Maybe 500 trillion, 400 trillion, 300 trillion in the bank. Because their wealth has been passed on for generations. So you think about how much money they have in their bank, man. Yeah, maybe 150, 200 trillion in the bank, maybe. I think 40, 50 trillion is high on lucky. I think they have like hundreds of trillions in the bank, man, the gates. They're fucking rich, man. Because they control all the money made around the world. That's hundreds of trillions of dollars, man. They're rich. That's why you're not touching a dime off my book. You're just a greedy pig, man. Yeah, I'm a greedy psychopath. Even though I have like 250 trillion in my bank, that 18 billion you make off your book, I want to control it, Ivan, because they're greedy pigs. I'm like, 0. The money for the book is for me, VJ. It's not for you. Samsara? You're just a greedy pig, yeah. Because they don't want me and VJ having that kind of money and that kind of power. You know, Ivan, if you 18 billion in your bank, Ivan, with you and VJ with the keys to the game is a lot of power, Ivan. All your businesses, you can turn them into hundreds of millions of billions of dollars easily. Yes, but I'm not making the money you're making. You're making your trillions every year. You're just a greedy pig, man. You're a greedy psychopath, yeah. And I'm sorry, man. I don't want you being a famous author, controlling your own Xanus brand, and having the world love your book. Yeah, like Ivan's book will be better than Harry Potter. It'll be more popular than Harry Potter. Yeah, more popular than Harry Potter. And the world's gonna love his book, and he's gonna make his billions off that. With that money, he can start his own films with VJ. Yes, and he controls his box office money for his movies. Yes, I control the money for the movies, man. With VJ. The box office, 4K Blu-ray box office, the merchandise in the game, it all goes to me and VJ. And Microsoft and Sony and Amazon get their cut, obviously. Amazon gets their 20% cut. Microsoft and Sony get their 5% cut for the game. My deal for the game is 95.5 with Microsoft and Sony. You guys take 5% of the profits. I take 95% of the profits for the game. So I'm sorry, that's a good deal for them. And the Amazon deal is 80-20. All right, me and VJ take 80. Amazon takes 20% of the pie. The gays don't want me and VJ controlling our own money for the Xanus brand. That's why they know it's going to be huge. You know, Ivan Xanus brand will do like 100 billion in sales, 80 billion in sales. We want to control that because they're greedy psychopaths, they're greedy pigs. Yeah, but you're not touching a dime off my book holders, man. That money's for me and VJ. It's not for you. You're just a greedy pig. So I'm sorry. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go just to get my coffee. I'll be back in a second. Hope you guys enjoying the show. Skiv, we don't win that one. guys, I'm back. I went upstairs to get my coffee. I'm gonna watch the show with you guys. After the show, I'm gonna finish Robert's Assassin's Creed Part 1 walkthrough. I watched a good hour and 45 minutes of it yesterday. I'll finish Part 1, then I'll watch Part 2 tomorrow. The Assassin's Creed Shadows is pretty good, but I kind of like Mirage better. The Shadow game is... I'm still in the beginning of the game, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe the game is better than Mirage. I don't know. I kind of like the Mirage game better than Shadows, but I mean... Yeah. Yeah, but do not let the games dupe you, man. God gave you the keys for a reason. Now we don't have to sell to them. Even if they trap you with death, dying is all I'm out. I wake up 1 minute later. Scared to die. I'd rather wake up 1 minute later and get my financial control with my wife and get VG out fresh myself and have the gates to do my that, man. No way. I'm not selling and sharing with the garbage wife. No way. I don't want to be in Hollywood. I don't want to sell my soul to the Hollywood system. I want nothing to do with Hollywood. Hollywood's not for me. I'm sorry. Yeah. So Sarah, and the gates would win the game if I sell. And me and Via's life would destroy it. We don't get the going beauty, we don't stay young forever, we age, we're both garbage and trash. We're sharing, we're fucking people every day forever. And the gates take all my money, you guys are saying, yeah, my life will be destroyed, you guys will win the game. I'm meant to win the game. You guys are not meant to win the game. I'm meant to win the game. I'm not selling. There we go. I'd rather wiggle 1 million and have the gates do that. No way. Sorry. Yeah. So Ivan, Xanus is number 1. Yeah, Xanus is number 1. Xanus is number 1. He'll beat out Harry Potter in copies sold. Harry Potter sold 600 million copies. Xanus will probably do 700, 800 million copies. Even 1 billion copies. My guess around 700, 800 million copies my book sells. I make, I don't know, my 15, 16 billion, 70 billion off the book. A lot of money, yeah, about billions off the book. And Ivan, when you make that money and you say hi to the Disney bosses and Call of Duty boss, they ask you how much money you made off your books. Don't tell them, otherwise they can be envious and pissed off because those guys don't make that kind of money. Sir, those guys are all average people who live in the average life. They're making a good living. The Disney bosses probably make maybe 80, 90K a year. Those guys, so they're living a good life, but making a good living. They're doing good for themselves, but they can't make their easy billions like me. I wrote my book, and my book is worth billions. I made my easy, I don't know, $17 million off the book. With $17 million, you're living a life without money, man. Like owning your own private jet, your dream, like 600, 700 million house, your nice yachts, your high-end cars. Well, I mean high-end cars. I'm talking about like $600,000 like cars, $1 million cars. Like you're living a life with that money, Sarah. Yeah. That's why I keep your lips sealed, Ivan. Don't let any of those guys know that you made that, how much money you made off your book. They can feel like shit. Those guys work really hard for 40, 50, 60, 70, 80K a year. And I made my easy billions off my books, Sarah. Yeah. 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 That's why the gates want to control it, man, because they know how good my book is, man. Yeah, we want to buy the rights off Ivan's book. By me, if I sell, the gates now own the rights off my book, and they're stealing all my money and giving me VJ the peanuts, man. When you didn't even write the book, and the world bought the book because of my keys and not because of you, and you're stealing my money and giving me peanuts, you don't deserve to control my money, man. You know it. You won't let me touch your money in this world. The money off the book is my money. You're not touching that either. You're not touching a dime of that, man. That's my money. It's for me and VJ. It's not for you. I'm saying. You're just a greedy pig, yeah. Yeah. We're gonna make you and VJ into Hollywood stars. Even if the gates open the door for me, and me and VJ are very successful, they're still duping us. The Hollywood companies are taking all those billions and giving me and VJ the peanuts. Ivan will pay you and VJ $25 million for your movie, and we'll give you 25% of the gross Ivan. And I make maybe $300 million, but the movie does $3 billion. I make like my $300 million. But the Hollywood companies are still duping me. They're taking the majority of the pie and giving me peanuts. I'm not worth my millions for my movie. I'm worth my billions, man. Like, an Ivan America contract is in the billions. Hence, I'm too big for Hollywood. Hollywood knows. Yeah, Ivan's too big for Hollywood. No amount of money we offer him is good enough for him because he's worth. Ivan is worth the entire box office money. Yes, I'm worth the entire box office money and even more than that because I'm signing on. I'm a big man. Yeah, me and VJ are worth our billions, our billions for each movie. I'm bigger than VJ, obviously, but VJ is worth her billions too. But she's not as big as me though. Like I'm worth my 6+ billion contract. My 5, 6, 7, $8 billion contract for a one movie contract. VJ's worth maybe her billion, 5, 2, 3 billion, 3.5 billion around there. She's big, but she's not as big as me. Don't hate VJ, I'm saying, yeah. Rige's big too and powerful. She has the keys too, but she's not as big as me, obviously. As the world will go crazier for an Ivan movie over a VJ movie, right? The world will be going pretty bonkers over a VJ movie, but they're going much crazier over for my movie because why? I'm God. VJ is God too. She's the spirit of God, but because I'm God, I'm a bit bigger than VJ. A king is bigger than a queen, right? But VJ's powerful too. There's a reason why the gates lock the doors on her. Otherwise, she'd be a multi-billion. She'd be worth like, I don't know, $2 billion by now, $3 billion in Hollywood. But the gates don't like her. They don't want to live in that life. Hence why they lock the doors on her, because they're envious of me and VJ's wealth, right? Yeah, they're crazy people. Hence why I'm not selling you. You're going to dupe me too, right? Yeah. You're going to dupe me too. You think I'm stupid? I'm not an idiot, man. Yo, I even figured it out. His wife sold out. She's only worth $12 million. She has the keys. He knows we duped her. He's not going to let us do him like that. Yes, I'm not going to do that, man. No way. Not after what you put me through in my life. Are you fucking crazy? Yelling at me, locking all the doors on me, causing that mess, hiding your wealth when you don't want me to be a part of your rich life, and you think I'm gonna let you control the money out of my book. You're crazy, man. That money is going to me. It doesn't belong to you, man. It belongs to me. It doesn't belong to you, sir. Yeah. Samsara? In other words, Ivan, you deserve to control the box office money. Yes, I'm so powerful that the Hollywood executives know, yeah, Ivan O'Mara deserves to control the whole he deserves to control the whole box office, and we're the ones who should get a little piece of that. Yeah, not the other way around. I deserve to control the entire box office for each of my movies, and the Hollywood companies take a small piece of it. That's how it works. Yo, Ivan's too big for Hollywood. Yeah, I'm too big for Hollywood, man. And why the fuck would I sell when I can start my own film studio bear in Hollywood? Get my freedom with VJ, my creative freedom with VJ, and I get the Hollywood actors out of the Hollywood system and they get their freedom with me. Why the fuck would I sell? sell to the Hollywood system. Are you fucking crazy? I don't want to be in Hollywood. I have my own keys. I don't have to sell to the Hollywood system. I can own my own door. I can make the billions on my book, and I'm going to start my big film studio with VJ and get the Hollywood actors out of the Hollywood system. All the actors who are chosen for my movies, I get them out of the Hollywood system, and they work for me, and I pay them more money than what they even make in Hollywood, and give them better perks and crazier fame right now. Samsara. Yeah. 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 And because I didn't sell to the gates, when I start my own film studio, all the game rights, the gaming rights, the movie, the film rights, and the merchandise rights are all me and VJ's. We own all the rights to that. The gates don't own my brand. I didn't sell to them, hence all the rights goes to me and VJ. We own the whole brand. The whole Zane's brand. For the merchandise, the film rights, and the game rights. It's all our rights, all ours. That's why we not control the money, me and VJ. The gates don't touch my money. I didn't sell to them, right? They can't touch my money, yeah. Yeah, we killed them. Even though this is gonna piss me off, let him see VJ and fuck, man, let him make his money. Yeah, they're pissed off because they want to control my brand so bad. But I deal's a deal, man. I made a deal with the devil. Now you have to let me see my wife, and you have to let me make my money on my book, and you can't touch my money. The 80% goes to me for the Lulu deal, and Lulu takes her 20% cut. Yeah, can't touch my money. Yeah, the gates have to honor their deal. You can't touch my money. Yeah, we can't touch Ivan's money. A deal's a deal. Fuck, man, they're all pissed off. Yeah, Ivan's gonna be king. He's gonna make his like 17 billion off the book. And he gets VJ all fresh himself, yeah, so on Hollywood movie, yeah, the whole thing is set up, yeah. And because we didn't put him in the public eye unless he sells to us, now this glory that would have been in the public eyes behind the scenes, we're gonna be left behind, yes. The families get what they deserve, man. They're gonna be left behind when I'm getting, man. They're gonna pay a price, man. You did this evil to me, and so what? I kill you with kindness, and now you're gonna be left behind. You're paying a price too. You're left behind, and you're not saved. You would have been saved had you opened the door for me, VJ. And, the gatekeepers, the families would have been saved had they opened the door for me, VJ, man. They would have been saved. Me and VJ would have been living the amazing life for the families. We were supposed to live the amazing rich life with the royal families, obviously, and they were supposed to open the door for us and let us be together, but they left everything over. And I set everything up. You have to make these choices. You either put up with the envy and you're saved, and you never know like Ryan need to have sex, or you make them pay. You see them have sex, you cause mess in lives, and because you touch VJ, Ivan has to die, and you have to hide your wealth. And when Ivan pays the fees, now that glory that would have been the public eyes now behind the scenes, you're left behind. Made a choice. Yeah, there you go. Not my fault. Your fault. Yeah, it's our fault. We could have been saved. You know what I'm saying, the public eye, but we chose to keep Ivan behind the scenes, and now that glory is behind the scenes. Yes, now it's behind the scenes. And you're left behind. You're paying a price. You're bound for my glory. You're not saved. Samsara? You guys think my Lorian fame is a joke. It's not a joke. My fame is international fame, man. It's all of Europe going crazy, all of North America going crazy. It's crazy. That's why you guys feel abandoned by God. You're paying a price. Yeah, there's a reason why the Hollywood actors for Xanus are gonna beg me to resign them, because they don't want to be left behind. They want to be saved. They were saved, man. They experienced that amazing glory and fame with me for the movie. They know when they go back to Hollywood, they're side tension. They're gonna be left behind. That's why they're gonna beg. And my company's also better in Hollywood. Don't forget that, right? My Scottish company's better in Hollywood. My Scottish and name company better in Hollywood, guys. I made many videos about that, right? Yeah. Higher paying work, better perks, crazier fame, bigger budget movies. Yeah. So I'm saying, huh? Yeah. Think about this. The Xanus stars know they're gonna be more successful in Hollywood, and they're still begging me to resign them, because why? Because my company is better in Hollywood, and they don't want to be left behind. They want to be saved. They know when they go back to Hollywood, they're gonna be the side tension, and The Great Escape with Keanu Reeves is the main event, not their movies. Yeah, man. That's why they're begging. And when the actors beg, they're not kidding around. They're going to be very sincere. Ivan, I'm not kidding around, man. Like, it's not I'm not joking here. Will you please resign, man? Please, Ivan. Please, VJ. Please. Please. You know what I'm saying? Please, guys. I don't want to go back to home, man. I want to work for you, Ivan. I'm like, no. You're not good for that movie, Keanu Reeves, man. You're not good. Keanu Reeves and Ben Affleck and them are going to beg, too. Once The Great Escape is done, they're going to beg me to resign them for the romance story. I'm like, you guys are not good for the romance story at all. Ivan, man, I want to be in that romance story. I'm like, guys, you're not good for the movie, okay? You're not good at all. Oh, my God. Ivan, man, I don't want to go back to Hollywood, man. I want to work for you, man. Your company blows out of the water, man. You pay me way more money than what I ever make in Hollywood. You gave me better perks. You have your movies are better technology. Like, your company blows out of the water, Ivan. Luxury Buffet. You feature on the photo magazine promo shoots, the commercials. Man, I had a blast working for your company, Ivan. I know. And the world tour, if I go world touring, yeah. Flying on your private jet, staying at the suites, yeah. Your company blows out of the water, I know, but you're not good with the romance story, guys. So I'm saying you're not good. So I'm saying. You're not good. So Sarah? Yeah. Xanus I'll make for $1.8 billion. I'll self-finance it with my own money. So if I make, I don't know, my $14 billion off the book, I'm going to put $1.8 billion towards the Xanus movie for the 3 volumes. And I'm going to fund the game with my own money, self-finance the game for $500 million. An amazing Unreal Engine 5, amazing Xanus game. I'm going to sign that massive deal with Amazon, the 80-20 deal with Amazon. You guys own the distribution rights, we own the brand, the Xanus brand, and you get your 20%, me and VJ get our 80% of the profits. Ivan, what about 75-25? No. We get 80%, you get 20%. That's a deal, guys. It's a deal, Ivan, yeah. And me and VJ signed that mega deal with Amazon. You get the announcement on Sky Source News. Ivan American Justice signed mega deal with Amazon. Amazon owns the distribution rights. Ivan and VJ own the Xanus. Sky Source owns the Xanus brand. Ivan and VJ get 80% of the profits. Amazon gets 20% of the profits. Holy shit, Ivan and VJ signed a massive deal. Yeah, me and VJ signed a massive deal, man. Huge deal. It's a multi-billion deal, a huge deal, man. A massive contract right now. Yeah. It's a massive deal, yeah, man. It's a massive deal. The deal with Amazon. Yeah, man. And that's where all the Asians in Hollywood once I don't know, they get you get the casting announcement of all the Xanus Hollywood stars chosen, and all the actors are tuning into my website. All the agents are like, yeah, network with all the Xanus stars. This is your ticket out of Hollywood. Ivan's company's better in Hollywood. It pays more, offers better perks, crazier fame, bigger bunch of movies, man. Network with all the Xanus stars. And then when the Xanus stars go to events in Hollywood, like a party an after party or something like that, all the Hollywood actors are there with them. It's crazy. That's why Vijay been at Bear and Esau. I mean, you're a boss. Even big guys like Brad Pitt, Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, I'm saying Robert Downey Jr., Johnny Depp, Tom Hanks, Nicole Kidman. These are all big A-listers. They're gonna beg the same sort of word, man. These guys are powerful actors. Why are they begging Ivan? Because they want out of Hollywood. They'd rather work with me than work in Hollywood. My company pays more. And they know their movies are now the side attention. They feel like shit, man. They're left behind. Yeah, man, like Ivan Zane's movies the main event. Our movies are all the side attention, and his company's better in Hollywood. It pays more in Hollywood. I want to work for Ivan, man. Yeah, because they know now that me and VJ are starting our own film studio. They know that me and VJ are the main event. They're all the side attention. That's why they feel like shit. That's why they're begging, man. This ain't they're even begging the biggest actors. Like some of the big guys might beg guys like Avon, Joe Danielle, Manette for word. And these are like the powerful actors in Hollywood who don't struggle any roles, man. The studio executives offer them roles without even auditioning for the part. They're powerful actors. Even those actors are begging the same for word. It's crazy, man. Me and you're a boss. Oscar Isaac, Adam Driver, Daisy really are gonna really beg John Mayer for word, man. Like John, please, man. I'm not kidding around, man. I need your help, man. Can you please give the bosses a good word, man, please? I will, man. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? John Mayer doesn't give word. I'm not giving you word. If I ask you for word, you wouldn't give word either. I'm not giving you word. You know what I'm saying? John Mayer is selfish. I don't give word. Yeah. Selfish. Yeah. So when they beg, they're not kidding around. No, they're like Oscar Isaac might tell John Mayer, John, I know you think I'm joking. I'm not joking, man. I need your help, man. I need your help, man. It's not fair. We're all left behind in Hollywood. And you're experiencing that fame with Ivan Vijay, man. You're getting paid more money than what we make in Hollywood. A bigger budget movie is companies bigger in Hollywood. It's not fair, man. It's not fair, John. Can you please give the bosses a good work, man? Please. Don't worry about the guys that will. You know, he doesn't give word, John Mayer. I'm not giving you word. Yeah, John Mayer doesn't give word. He's selfish. Yeah. Edris, please. I will, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm saying I'm not giving you word. He doesn't give word either. I just it's actually funny. All the big guys are gonna beg Edge out for word too, and Andy Serkis. Those guys are not gonna give word, especially the bigger ones. Well, the bigger ones don't struggle getting roles. Yeah, you guys are really successful in Hollywood. You don't struggle getting roles. You make way more money than me. I'm not giving you guys fucking word, man. Yeah, you guys get what you deserve. Yeah, I just Alba, Andy Serkis, and G-Moss who are not gonna give those guys word, man. The big guys, right? They're not gonna give word to those guys for those guys. As they get what they deserve, LOL, right? Yeah, it's actually funny. Yeah. I have one beer from yesterday. I'm gonna drink this. I have 240s, but this is for later, right? Yeah. So the Zane Stars are gonna be, the Hollywood actors are gonna envy the Zane Stars like crazy, man, because they know they're the lucky ones saved, experience that glory and fame with King Ivan and Queen Vijay, whereas all those Hollywood actors are left behind in Hollywood. Yeah, their movies and television shows are side attention, man. People are still watching their movies, but they're mainly excited about Xanus. That's what they're buzzing about, man. Like, the main buzz is Xanus, not their movies. Yeah. I'm sorry, huh? Even the big movies that come out, like a $350 million, $250 million budget movies, are the side tension in Hollywood. Even the really big movies coming out are the side tension. Xanus is the main event. Yeah, it's the main buzz, right? Yeah, it's crazy. I'm sorry? Yeah. 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 So when your office is open for business, all the Hollywood agents will be calling your office. Yes. The day my office is open for business, all the Hollywood agencies are calling my office for Xanus, man. It's crazy. My secretary is like, hello, this guy's with him. How may I help you? You know what I'm saying? This is this agent from this agency. I represent these actors. And they're trying their best to get their actors work. It's crazy. Even the Hollywood Xanus stars chosen for Xanus, their agents are going to call my office too. Yeah, I've been considering these actors for the movie, but they still have to compete for the job. My secretaries will tell the agents that, yeah, it's crazy. All the agents are calling my office. It's crazy. Because all the Hollywood actors want to be in the movie so bad. It's crazy. They want out of Hollywood, man. Yeah, Ivan's company's better in Hollywood. It pays more, better perks, bigger budget movies, and it's independent from the Hollywood system. I want out of Hollywood. I want to work for Ivan. Yeah, my company's better in Hollywood. That's what all the agents are calling. It's crazy. Yeah. Russell Crowe is good for Xanus too, but the problem with Russell Crowe, he's too expensive. Like someone like him, you have to pay him like a $17 million salary, $18 million salary. You have to give him like $9 million royalty and bonuses, and you have to give someone like him like 40, 45, $50 million royalties. It's just I have to take more money to pay him. I think Russell Crowe is good for Cornelius, but I think Carl Urban's better. Carl Urban's cheaper too. He's cheaper than Russell Crowe, right? Yeah. Well, I might have Russell Crowe come in and read for the part. He can compete with Carl Urban. I think Carl Urban's better. I can picture more as Cornelius. And he's much cheaper too. Whereas Russell Crowe will demand more money. He won't do a movie for $4 million. No. His agent will push for like a $20 million salary. Russell Crowe, I wouldn't pay him 20. He's not worth that. He's worth like his 18 million. And you can give him like a 9.7 million bonus. And like 50 million in royalties. Yeah. That's like what? That's like an 80 million deal in Canadian money. Which is like, I don't know, a 60 million deal in American money. Russell Crowe doesn't make that in Hollywood, right? He makes like, I don't know, is 10 million in Hollywood, 12 million in Hollywood? Yeah. But you could have Russell Crowe compete with Carl Urban too, but for Russell Crowe, I have to put more money into the movie, right? Yeah. Obviously. But Russell Crowe's agent will call my office too, man. It's crazy. All the agents in Hollywood are calling my office. It's crazy, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy, yeah. They all want to be on a movie so bad. I've wanted to choose Orlando Bloom for Maramis because I can't picture Orlando Bloom as Maramis. He's not good for the part. Yes, he was an archer in Lord of the Rings. I can't picture. He's not good for Maramis. He has too much of that youthful look. Maramis is an older guy. That's why I think Don Cheadle is good for the part. Vigo's good too. He has that he has that veteran look. Whereas Orlando Bloom has that, he has a baby face. He's not good for the role. Don't hate him, son, yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah, the day my office is open for business, my secretaries will be receiving a couple hundred calls. Probably like 200, 250 calls, man. Something crazy. All the agents are calling my office. It's crazy, man. Yeah, Ivan, we have hundreds of agents calling us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. Ivan, VJ, we have hundreds of agents calling our office, Ivan. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yeah. My servers are going to be doing dirty work. That's why you pay them a nice $1 million salary and a nice $4 million bonus, right? That way they work hard for you, obviously. They're doing a lot of work. Yeah. Some Sarah? And beware, Ivan, of the greedy agents in Hollywood. They're greedy pigs, man. The greedy agents and managers in Hollywood are greedy. Yeah. John Boyega's agent might push for 15 million royalties for John. I'm like, no, man. John's not worth that. He gets 8. Ivan, he's pretty big. I'm like, look, man. I know you're greedy and you're trying to suck more money out of the box office. I'm not paying John Boyega 15 million royalties. He's not worth that. He gets 8. And I'll pay him a 9 million salary. That's a good deal for John Boyega. Avon Joy's agent might push for a 10 million royalty check for Avon Joy. I'm like, Avon Joy is not worth that. He gets 5.5. I've what about 8? I'm like, no, he gets 5.5. And he doesn't get any more than $4 million. I know, guys, you're greedy. You smell blood in the water. You're sharks. You want to make more money. You're getting cocky and greedy. I'm not paying these actors any more than what I'm offering them, man. That's good enough. We don't like it. Work in Hollywood and make less money. I mean, let me be honest, it's a deal. Yeah, I gave a good deal. So, Sarah. Some Sarah? Yeah. 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 Alright, when you really sign your deal with Amazon, will you have the people interview? Yeah, they're going to interview us about how does it feel signing your contract with Amazon? Yeah, it's amazing. No, and Amazon is the biggest distribution company in the world. We're happy to partner with this amazing company, distribution company, and we look forward to future success with Amazon in the future. They interviewed me and they interviewed VJ. VJ talks, and they also interviewed the Amazon CEOs too. How does it feel signing with Skiv Entertainment? You know what I'm saying? It feels good. We're happy to partner with them. We're happy to be the distributors. And it gets featured on the Skiv News. You guys are all tuning in. Holy shit. I and VJ signed a massive deal with Amazon. Yeah, we signed a huge deal, man. A mega deal with Amazon, man. A huge deal. And I might do a photo shoot with the Amazon CEOs, maybe. I might tell the photographers, okay, the day I sign the contract with Amazon, I can do a photo shoot with me and VJ and the Amazon employees, and Peter too, or Mel. Because Peter or Mel Gibson are a part of the Amazon deal. Peter is a part of the Amazon deal because he's taking a piece of my royalties, right? So he's a part of the Amazon. That's why I'm going to have Peter in the room with me when I meet with Amazon. It will help me discuss what we want for the merch, all that stuff. Peter can help me with that. Because Peter is a part of the Amazon deal too. He's taking a piece of me and VJ's 80%, right? Yeah, Peter is making more than the Amazon CEOs. That's why Peter, if Peter's agent gets greedy and I what about $1 billion of that? I'm like, no, Peter, man, you're fucking greedy, man. What about double that? I'm like, no, Peter, I'm not gonna pay you double. You're fucking greedy. I'm not gonna pay you 1.3 billion of the royalties. You're fucking crazy, Peter. I'm sorry. There's nothing. I'm like, no, Peter, it's not nothing. If I make $8 billion and I give you $1 billion to royalties, you're taking a chunk of my money. I don't mind giving you 600, 650, 700, but $1 billion, $1.3 billion, you're crazy, Peter. I'm not gonna give you that, man. You're not worth that, man. You ripped me off. It's a deal. I don't really make this in Hollywood. Yeah, this is more than what you made for The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, Peter. And Peter signs that master deal. Mel Gibson might want like 500. What about $500? I'm like, no, Mel, you get 350, 380. That's good enough. It's a deal, Ivan. And Mel Gibson signs that master contract, whoever I choose, right, as my director for Xanus. Yeah. 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 So you'll partner up with the Amazon CEOs, yeah. Once I sign that mega deal with Amazon, me and Vici sign that mega deal with Amazon, I'm gonna do a party in my house with the Amazon CEOs. Jeff Bezos might be a part of the meeting, or he might not be there. I don't know if he'll be there, but his CEO boys and women are gonna be there. You invite a good I'll fly you guys on my private jet to Vancouver, and we'll discuss the deal for the merchandise and for the 4K Blu-ray box office. So if you only want a 4K Blu-ray, yeah, only 4K Blu-ray. Okay, I'm gonna put in the contract only 4K Blu-ray. Though my copy's unique, I know what I'm doing. We just signed that master deal with Amazon, and I'll take the CEO guys out to dinner, and I party it up. I bought some pizza and I party it up at my house, my 700 million house with the Amazon CEOs. Yeah. Some Sarah? And hence why I'm giving the actors royalties, because I know me and VJ, the amount of money me and VJ are making off the movie and the merch is an embarrassment of riches. It's so much money, we can't even tell the actors how much money we made, man. They'll know I signed my 80-20 deal, but I'm not going to let anybody know how much money I made off the movie. Because Keanu Reeves might ask me, Ivan, how much money did you make off your movie? I'm like, I made a lot of money, but I'm not going to tell you, man. I don't want you to feel like shit. Even though you guys get paid a lot of money in Hollywood, and you sign your master deal for my movie, you're not making the kind of money me and VJ are making, man. Me and VJ are making our billions. I don't know, we make $17 billion off the merchant movie for Xanus. Well, Hollywood actors don't make that kind of money, man. Yeah. It's embarrassing riches. That's why I'm giving the A-listers nice royalties of the back end. But even their contract is pocket using compared to my contract. Keanu Reeves signed a $200 million deal for my Great Escape. That's a huge deal, but compared to the money me and VJ are making, it's pocket change. Me and VJ signed a $12 billion deal for the Great Escape. So you compare $12 billion to $200 million, it's pocket change, right? Hence why keep your lips sealed, Ivan. Don't let any of the Hollywood actors know how much money you're making off your movie and your merch. in your game. Keep your lips sealed. Keep your lips sealed, VJ. Keep it to yourself. Be humble. You don't want these Hollywood actors feeling like shit. Even though they're getting paid the big bucks for my company, for our company, it's not the kind of money we're making. We're making way more than them because we're the boss, right? Yeah. We're the boss, yeah. Some Sarah. That's why the agents and managers want a bigger chunk of that. They're gonna push for more money. I'm like, no, man. Yeah. Like, Idris Elba's agent might push for like 30 million in royalties. I'm like, no. Idris Elba's not worth that. He gets 11. Yeah, but you're paying Don Cheadle more money than me. More money than me. Yeah, because Don Cheadle is what? He contributes more to the role, man. Whereas you don't, Idris Elba. You're only in the pull at the end of Volume 3. I'll make sure you get paid the big bucks, Idris Elba, but I'm not gonna overpay you, man. You get your 12 million base and your 11 million royalty check for the back end. And I'll pay you like 2.3 million for the game. That's good enough. You sign like your 26 million deal, which is like a 15 million deal in pounds. You don't make that in Hollywood, Idris Elba. Yeah, it's a deal. I don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, it's a good deal for Idris Elba, Sarah. That's a good deal for Idris Elba. That's more than what he makes in Hollywood. Yeah, it's more than what he makes in Hollywood, right? It's a massive deal. Some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. That's why the Angel push more money. Yeah, because they know me and VJ are going to make a lot of money off the box office. Billions, man. Billions off the film box office, the merchandise, and the game. They want a bigger chunk of that. That's why they're going to push for more money. Like, Keanu Reeves' agent for The Great Escape might push for $250 million for Keanu Reeves for the royalties. I'm like, no. Keanu Reeves is not worth that. He gets 125 or 130, 135. That's good enough. He's not getting a $250 million royalty check. You're getting greedy, guys. He's not worth it by movies. I'm saying, Ivan, he's big. I know he may be big in Hollywood, but in my movie, he's not the main show. It'll make my movie better and help build the buzz, but he's not me and VJ Samsara, as he doesn't get a $250 million royalty check. Ivan, that's nothing on my guys. That's not the point. The point is, Keanu Reeves is not worth that by movie. He's not getting a $250 million royalty check. He gets 135, 130, 125. That's good enough. He doesn't make this in Hollywood. It's a delay, and yeah, and Keanu Reeves signs that massive contract, yeah, for the Great Escape. Yeah. Ivan, what about 10 million base and like 25 million of the royalties for the game, Ivan, for Keanu Reeves? I'm like, no. I know, guys, you're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay Keanu Reeves a 10 million base and $25 million of the royalties for the game. You're getting greedy, guys. I know you smell underwater, you're sharks, you want to make as much money as you can. I'm not going to let you guys do that, man. I'm not going to overpay these guys and have them rip me off. I'm sorry, I'm already paying calories enough. Yeah, you're just greedy, man. The agents and managers are just greedy. They're greedy pigs. Well, they'll accept my Ivan. The $200 million deal is a good deal for calories. We're just being greedy, Ivan. Yeah, you're being greedy, guys. Stop. You're going to make a lot of money off this. Off the movie, man. You guys are just greedy pigs, yeah. Does it come with perks, Ivan? Yes, it comes with perks. Keanu Reeves gets to part up at my yacht, part up in my office, part up in my 600 meter house. He gets his Ashi buffet. He gets his 24-hour room services. He gets to stay at the suites during training. He gets to fly my private jet. He gets sponsored with his clothes for the photo shoots. You know what I'm saying? And shoes. He gets sponsored with his toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash during filming, and his shampoo and his body wash. That's all sponsored from the company. He gets sponsored with his gym bag, all that stuff for training. He gets his protein shakes. Yeah, he gets nice perks. Yeah, for the movies, I'm sorry. That's a good deal for calories, Ivan. Yeah, it comes with perks. Yeah, it comes with perks too, guys. It comes with perks. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm saying? That's why Skiv will blow all out of the water, man. Looking at a better company than Hollywood, guys. Yeah, man, a better company than Hollywood. And Hollywood's the best of the best, man. Yeah. And Ivan's company is better than Hollywood, yeah. My company will be the new Hollywood, pretty much. It's the new Hollywood, yeah. But it's an independent studio from the Hollywood system, but it's better than Hollywood. I'm putting out bigger budget movies, higher paying work, better perks, and crazier fame than what you get in Hollywood. The only better thing about Hollywood, the movies are released at the theaters, and you get the public eye fame, like on Jimmy Fallon's show, Hollywood Report, all that stuff. Whereas my company, it's all behind the scenes. But it's behind the scenes fame, I didn't sell the gates. But the Xanus stars are going to get bombarded by fans wherever they go. A lot of fans are going to take reels and pictures of them, and a lot of fans are also going to interview them too. But they're interviewing them behind the scenes with their phones, and some of that's trending on X. It's crazy. With the Great Escape, some people are going to interview Keanu Reeves and Scarlett Johansson behind the scenes with their phones. You see a bunch of fans that call them Keanu Reeves. Hey Keanu, you're chosen for the movie. Are you excited for the movie? Yes, I am. And they interview Keanu Reeves with their phones, and you see some of that trending on X. Holy shit! The Ivan's fame is crazy, but it's all behind the scenes. Yeah, it's behind the scenes fame. It's not public eye fame. I didn't sell to the gates, man. It's all behind the scenes. That's why you guys feel left out. Because the glory and fame that would have been the public eye is now behind the scenes. And so you feel abandoned by God, right? It's crazy, yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah, man. That's why those Xanus are so lucky, man. Xanus is a masterpiece. You'll see what I mean in my book, guys. I wrote a masterpiece. Amazing book. Yeah, man. I wrote an amazing book. An amazing book, man, yeah. Some Sarah? So Airtel will be scary. Well, you do the math. I'm putting $1 billion towards visual effects and special effects for my 3 volumes. So $333 million is going towards special effects and visual effects for each of my movies. You do the math, how scary Airtel will be. Looking at a devil, man. And I'm also putting a lot of money. I'm putting, I don't know, 50 million, 55, 60 million towards the costumes, armor, and weapons, and the mask. The prosthetic mask the actors are wearing. And you apply all that hundreds of millions towards the technology, the visual effects and special effects, looking at demons. I showed you guys the clip, right? The picture. Airtel will be a devil, man. It's really fucking scary. So imagine demons like that in the movie, man. You have like a 20,000 army looking like that. The demon bats in the caverns with the civilians, 5,000 civilians, like Prince of Egypt, looking at a masterpiece, man. He's a guy, we're looking at a masterpiece. This is better than Lord of the Rings, Ivan. Yeah, it's better than Lord of the Rings. Mel Gibson's like, Ivan, this is better than my Passion of the Christ. And Braveheart, I know Mel's better. I choose Mel, right? Yeah, it's better. Some siren? Yeah. Ivan, you really think the Xanus trilogy will be better than Lord of the Rings? Yeah, man. If it's done right, you're looking at a better movie trilogy than Lord of the Rings, and Star Wars the originals and Matrix. Looking at a better movie franchise than all those franchises. Better than Harry Potter? Yeah, looking at an amazing movie. I wrote a masterpiece. Amazing book, yeah. Airtel will be a devil, man. I'll show you the picture again, guys, man. How you guys know I'm not playing around. You're looking at a demon, man, for Airtel. Yeah. A devil. Why isn't it working? My phone's not working. What the fuck's going on here? Okay, it works now. Aerotap, the king of the south, guys. Yeah, man, a devil like that. I'm not playing around, guys. Looking at demons. Hence why we're looking at a masterpiece, man. I'm going to show John how and Ali these pictures that way they know. I want Aerotap to look something like this. Except 2 times scarier than this. Make him as scary as you can possibly be. Yeah, a demon like that, man. Okay, Ivan, they draw the pictures and Aerotap them are demons. Yeah. Demons, man. Look at that, man. It's a devil. Yeah, demons like that, guys. Look at that. So imagine something like Helm's Deep when the army was marching. You have a 20,000 army looking like this. And they're demons and they're marching. The humans are all scared, looking at a masterpiece. You have the excess of Sapphists like Prince of Egypt. They journey through the cursed mountains of the mosquitoes and the jaguars into the cavern city, the Gilead's cavern city. and all the demonic bats live there. And they're scared with torches. Looking at a masterpiece, man. Because, guy, when you're looking at a deep story, man, this is deeper than my Lord of the Rings, Ivan. I know, Peter. Ivan, this is Lord of the Rings. I know, Peter. It's Lord of the Rings. And for Ephesus, I'm thinking something like this. The devil being an animal for Ephesus. Don't copy it. Make it original, but I want, like, some similarities, obviously, right? Yeah. Ephesus will be something like this. He's a devil like this. Except scarier than this. So this is what I'm thinking of for the costume and the mask the actors are going to wear for my movie. The actors wear a costume like this. I don't want full CGI Peter or Mel. I want them wearing the costume and the mask. That way they look more natural. But when you apply the hundreds of millions towards visual effects and special effects, they're demons. Because if you have them wear the motion capture technology, Aratel will be a demon, but he'll look a bit computery. I don't like that computery look. Like Azog and the Hobbit, I don't like that look. Hence why I'm renting the film IMAX cameras. Then why I get the natural look like Lord of the Rings. I don't get the digital look like the Hobbits. I'm sorry. You see a huge difference when you watch both trilogies, right? The Orcs and the Hobbit are all computery, whereas the one in Lord of the Rings look more natural. But I don't want Aratat to look too natural like Lord of the Rings. I want you to mix the visual effects with the practical effects, obviously. That's why I'm pouring a lot of money towards visual effects. That way Aratat looks like a demon too. He looks very amazing, but he looks more natural. Because the actor will be wearing the mask and the costume. Aratat. And he feasts on them, so I'm sorry. Back to my point, as you point out. And for my world, I'm going to show John Howley this picture here. I want a world beautiful like this for my movie. For my world, for Xanus, is something beautiful like this. Yeah, see that? Fucking nice, huh? You have the mist that veils the south and the north. Yeah, something beautiful. Beautiful like this. Okay, I see what you're saying. You want a beautiful world like that? Yeah, they draw all the pictures and they draw a beautiful world for my movie, man. Yeah, man. And that's why the concert arts will be fun. Because we're building the world of the north and the south. What do demonic characters look like? You guys will see this in the documentary, obviously. You see what Aratat looks like, Ephesus look like, what clothes do the characters wear in the movie, what do the weapons look like, what do the crows and the eagles look like. You're looking at a sick documentary. You guys are going to see that all in the documentary, right? When I release the documentary, you guys will see it in the documentary, yeah. Some sorry. But I know Peter will push for full CGI. I'm like, Peter, I don't want full CGI, man. Look at your horror movie. I don't like your Azog look. Ivan, CGI is where it's at. I'm like, Peter, I don't want full CGI Aratat, man. Otherwise, he'll look scary, but he'll look too computery. I want him looking a bit more natural. I don't want him looking like computery like Azog. I don't like that the orcs in your horror movie. The look of the orcs in your horror movie, it's too computery, man. Yeah, if you have Aratat full CGI, he'll look too computery. He'll be a demon, a scary devil, obviously, but he'll look way too computery. No, I want the actors to wear the costume and the mask. Like that devil being animal I showed you. They wear the costume and the mask. And then you apply the hundreds of millions of dollars towards visual effects. They look very amazing. They look amazing and scary. But they also look a bit more natural. I know what I'm doing. Will you hire a psychologist, Ivan? I don't know. I have to have that talk with Mel Gibson and Peter. I'm like, Peter, should I hire a psychologist for the actors and the crewmen? Peter's like, no, Ivan, they'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Because you're looking at real, like, demonic beings, man. Something fucking scary. A revolutionization of horror, guys. Because I'm putting $1 billion towards visual effects, towards my movie, man. You do the math how scary everything's going to be. You're looking at walking devils and demons. Whereby your young kids can't watch the movie. Yeah. But the parents will be like, it's okay, just sit right beside me if you're scared. They'll tell the kids that. You can watch a movie with us, but if you're scared, just sit right beside me. I'll protect you. The parents will tell the kids that, honestly, when they watch a movie. Because the kids are going to want to watch a movie too, but Xanus is a rated R crazy movie, man. Heads getting cut off. It's crazy. The wolves feast on human flesh. It's very gory. You're going to see the wolves, like, taking people's heads off and they feast on, like, their flesh and everything. It's a crazy, like, rated R horror movie, man. Rated R horror movie, yeah. It's rated R, Xanus, right? So Peter might push for PG-13 Aratat. Yeah, he might. I'm like, Peter, I don't want PG-13 Aratat. I want Xanus to be rated R. You have to listen to me, Peter. I'm the boss over you. Yes, you're the boss. Mel Gibson, I know, will push for rated R because he's in that stuff. But Peter might push for PG-13 Aratat. I'm like, Peter, no. I don't want PG-13 Aratat. I want it to be a rated R devil. You have to listen to me, Peter. I'm the boss. You may be the boss of the movie, but I'm the boss over you. You have to listen to me, Mel Gibson. You may be the boss of the movie, but I'm the boss over you. I want Xanus rated R. Okay, Ivan. Yeah, listen to me, man. I'm the boss. I'm paying the bills. Me and VJ are paying the bills. We're the boss. You have to listen to us, Samsara. Yeah. We're paying the bills, man. And you gotta listen to us, yeah. Yeah. Hence why I guarantee we'll go world touring with Xanus, man. All over Canada, the States, Europe. It's crazy. A powerful story like that. Once the world sees the trailer of Aratat and everything in the trailer, they'll be going crazy. Guaranteed I will go world touring for Xanus. Because Xanus is a masterpiece. It's a powerful story. The whole world read my book. Yeah, if Ivan turns this into a movie looking at a masterpiece, there's no way I'm not going to go world touring for this. I might not, but I think I will go world touring for Xanus. I speak at like 80 places around the world. It's been crazy. Yeah. Samsara? And hence why the Hollywood actors are going to envy the Xanus. Fuck your lucky man. You get to be part of that amazing story fighting all those demons. What's the budget, by the way? Yeah, I heard it's like $1.8 billion. I read it on the news. Yeah, man. Ivan's making Xanus for almost $2 billion. Holy shit. Sky source blows out of the water. Hollywood can't afford that. Yeah, man. Hollywood blows out of the water. It blows it out of the water. Yeah. The actors will be shocked by the sets and everything. Because I'm building huge sets. Like, I have enough money to build like a big, like 2-acre like cavern city, and all 5,000 civilians can fit in there. Whereas in Hollywood, they rely on CGI for big crowds, and they build small, tiny sets for it. Like for Moria, they built a small, tiny set for Lord of the Rings. I'm putting it on like $35 million around there towards set building. You can build huge sets with that money, man. Yeah, I gave Mel Gibson an unlimited budget, or Peter Jackson an unlimited budget, whoever I choose. Yeah. Mel Gibson's like, you gave me an unlimited budget. I know, Mel. You know, I said, yeah, I want Aratat to be a devil too. Make him as scary as you can possibly make him be. I know you can tell powerful story. Yeah, Mel Gibson will tell me that. I want Aratat to be a scary radar devil, Ivan. And Mel Gibson ends up directing a masterpiece. Somebody tells me Mel Gibson's going to make a better movie than Peter. That's why I might choose him over Peter, man. I might choose Peter. We'll see what happens. I don't know. You have to test their criteria, Samsara. When you interview them, yeah. Yeah. And that's why Scotch was burned in Hollywood. And Xanus were the best movie choices ever made and the best fantasy novel ever written. You guys will see what I mean when you read my amazing fantasy novel that I wrote. Anyways, here's the video, guys. I talked for around 20 minutes. That's good enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Stay tuned. I'll make a video tomorrow after my shift at Coco Fruity. This is Ivan. I'm signing out. Peace. Don't hate me, guys. Peace out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.